Hello, welcome back. I'll continue the tutorial from where we stopped at last class. So the next feature tab I'm going to treat is linear sketch pattern. So to do that, I have to have my pattern that I want to convert linearly. So I'm doing that. I'm going to add thickness of 10, draw, okay, surface. So for that, let me add fillets of 1 mm. Okay. So I want to add multiple O linearly along this side. So I'm going to use linear sketch pattern instead of constructing and adding more features. So to do that, go to linear tab, linear sketch pattern drop down menu, linear pattern. So the first direction of the linear pattern, choose on the edge, come to feature to add your feature or face. So to do that, click your feature here and the fillet. Come back to select the distance 20. See, you can increase it to 30. So you have the number of instances. You can change the number of instances here to 7 or probably to 6. So you have them. That's the feature. So once you're done, click OK. So you have them in front. So to add them to this side also, so go to linear sketch pattern also. The feature that you want to pattern has been selected automatically. See, it has been registered here. So click the direction, selecting this edge and the number of instances by inserting a value. Probably the distance is okay. So that's how to use linear sketch pattern in feature tab, and also I'm going to show how to use circular sketch pattern. So to do that, let me delete this. I'm going to use different shape, different sketch. So let me define the dimension. So similarly, I'm going to add O to this to this feature, this surface. Okay, so dimension 15 and the position from here, yeah. Okay, and I'm going to add the last relationship to fully define the circle. So extrude cut, so through all. So I'm going to add fillet to the edge. I'm going to sketch tab and then linear sketch pattern. So the pattern axis. So I'm going to use this edge and then number of instances 4 and the angle 360 degree, equal spacing. You have them equally spaced. So once I'm done, the fillet is selected, it will give error. So make sure you select cut extruded too. So you see we have a clearer preview. And once you click OK, good. So that's how to use linear sketch pattern in Solidworks. So you can add fillet to the edges of the circle too. Just click this side and so that's how to use both linear sketch pattern and circular sketch pattern. And I also have rib here, so I'll show you how to use rib. I'll show you how to use shade. So to use rib in SolidWorks, let me make different sketch. Okay, so okay, let me change this. Um, make it 20. So I'm going to add under our line here too. Okay, in here. So this feature extrude. Now we have to contour. I want to extrude from here to here. Let's say thickness of 5 mm. Change the thickness. Okay. So I'm going to show this sketch because I want to use it for oh, no, I want to show it. That's show. So I want to extrude it also for this sketch and then selecting contour. So I'm using thin feature to do that. So I'm going to change direction of 10 mm and the thickness. So I'm going to add it the thickness of let me change the thickness to 30 mm. Good. So the height is 30 mm. So you can also change this thickness by editing the feature. Just change the thickness to 10 also. Good. So I'm clicking this and I will add it. So I want to draw a rib at this middle or at this side. So I will demonstrate drawing a rib at the middle. So to do that, come create a plane at that middle. Let's check if you have plane at the middle. You have plane at the middle. So let's use that plane, which is the front plane. So any sketch you are making will be at that. It will be exactly at that plane. So what I mean is that we are not drawing at this side because we selected middle plane. So you can see the sketch is at this middle. So if you want your sketch to be at this side, just click this side, and we are using this surface as our plane. So our drawing plane. So this so just click this convert entity. You see the position of these lines will be different from the first one because of the plane. You see the difference. So now if you want to add rib, just click rib, select sketch, and then rib thickness. You see, you do want thickness to be at one side. You see it's coming to this side. Let me change the thickness of the rib to 5, or probably let me change it to 3. So you see we only have the thickness at one side. You have the thickness at the other side, that is 1.5 this side, 1.5 this side, or either have the O3 at this side. So let's just make it at the middle, and the direction of the rib is going to be extruded up to this surface, but now it's going to be extruded upward, but there is nothing there. Click the side. So no, just click the side again, then you flip the direction, so it's going to be extruded downward. And you can add the draft to it, draft angle, but there is not need for that. So now we have our rib being formed. So you can create another rib using the sketch. So here you don't need the two edges, you just need one side. So this to come from here to here. So you can change the value to or any size you want. So now you can see once I click, it's giving me error because there's nothing to extrude up to. So I have to flip the direction now. So okay, what's wrong? Fail to create rib feature. Okay, this is not creating. I don't know what's wrong, but it should create. Let me check. Okay, so let's hide this. The next thing is I'm going to show how to use shell in Solidworks. So to shell, okay, let me click this. Okay, let's edit this sketch, and then okay, so I'm going to draw a model. Let me say let's see. So let them equal. Okay, head thickness of 30 mm. So we have our cube. So shell, it will be as if nothing is happening here. If you check, it will be shell. So let me change the thickness to 2 mm. But the surface you want to remove, you register them here. The surface you want to change the thickness, that if you want any surface to have different thickness, select, you register the surface here. So show your what, you can shell inward or outward. It is shared inward now, or if you want to share it out, so you check this. So show the preview, you can see shell is here, around here inside. So let me change the thickness to 1 and you will see the difference. It is coming closer to the edge of the surface. So now if you want to shell outward, you see the preview. That is, you are going to increase the size of the cube. But let me not do that. I'm going to shell inward and I'm not removing any surface. Let me just show you. Now it has been shelled. To see that you shelled, you can just use this feature to cut your model. Now you can drag using this. Okay, so now you can see the thickness of 1 mm. So I'm going to edit this feature. Click on it, edit feature. I want to remove this surface, this upper surface. I've selected it. Now you see, so I'm going to uncheck this so that I can have my full box. Now you see this surface has been removed and the shell of thickness 1 mm has been added to the solid cube. Now if I wanted this side to have different thickness, just click and I will register the thickness of this side to be probably 3 mm so that it can be very visible. And check. So you see we have 3 mm around it and we have 1 mm at the other two sides of the cube. I mean three sides of the cube. So that's how to use shell. And then to wrap, we have emboss, and just wrapping on the surface. So to do that, I'm going to use another probably a circular sketch, circular model. I mean a curve model, and so this I'm going to extrude up to any height. Let me say 60, or let's use 100. Okay, now let's use a center plane. This plane into sketch. So I will use a circle. That's what I want. Okay, from here to here, let's say from here to this side 50 to be at the middle. And then you define the diameter of your circle to be 50 also. And finally, the position of our circle, make it parallel. I mean, make it vertical. Yes. So now I have this circle at the middle. So come to feature tab and use your wrap. The sketch has been selected automatically. And we have three options. The first one is emboss. The second one is deboss. And the last one is just scribe. So if you want to scribe this circle on the surface, you just want to have the surface, you use scribe. Or here, if you want to emboss it, you use emboss. So I'm going to just select this and I'm going to click this surface. So this surface is being expand, and you can see the preview of the expansion, and then the circle will be formed on it. It will be scribed on it. So if I want it to emboss, and to what thickness I want to emboss it, let me use 5 first, and then I will edit feature and change the the, the thickness from it is 5 mm. Let's use evaluate, check, then click from here to this side. You can see the okay, okay, the okay. Yes, this is the distance. You can see the distance of what 5 mm. So that's that about that. And so let me come back and edit the feature to emboss it. If I just emboss it, so I can reverse direction to be at this side. So by checking this, So I'm not reversing direction now. You see, we have depth of 5 mm also. So to check that, you can also check using evaluate measure. Just click this edge and this edge also. So you see the distance, which is also 5. And the last option from that wrap tools, so which is this. So click, and then you see we don't have thickness or we don't have depth. It's just on the surface. So that's how to use wrap. Or if you want to just write, um, if you want to write something on this surface and you want to uh, inscribe it, just click, and then uh, at first, just where you want to write, you can just create a construction line. So define the distance from here, 40, and then come to just click for construction, and then you can add text and use this line, set the text. Let's say uh, so anything you want to write. Solidworks tutorial. So this, so you can just decision it. Okay, so that's that, and can edit it also. But let's say we are done. So go to feature and then inscribe. So you can inscribe what sketch you want to inscribe. This sketch, and on which surface? This surface. You can see if you want to emboss it, or let's emboss it through with a thickness of 2 mm, and then okay, let's edit feature and then change the thickness to 2 mm. Okay, so as you can see, we have it here. So you can just add color to this so that it can be more visible. But you can see, so you can see it on that surface. So other option that I'm going to treat now is mirror entity. So to use your mirror feature, this mirror tool, you need a plane or a surface that will serve as a mirror between what you want to mirror and the mirror object you want to form. So I'm going to delete all this feature, and then so I want to make another sketch and I'm going to mirror. Well, let me just let me use um okay, let me use this 100 thickness of probably 2 mm or 4 mm. So let's say this surface, I have a slot, so I'm going to use this center slot. So I will look for this middle, drag. Let me click here so that I can have the blue color can leave the screen. So come here, this is the middle. You make sure you are your so it's on it, then you drag so that you can have the middle. Then okay, okay, good. So drag. So you add 3 dimensions to position it from here to here. Let's say 5, and then from this point, first drag to this middle, and then from this point to here 5, and then you add thickness of 5 mm. Then you extrude cuts. Okay, extrude cuts through all. And then so now we want this feature. Okay, I think we still have a position to define. Yes, it's not fully defined. This position to here. Okay, good. So I want this feature to be at this side also. So I'm going to use mirror entity. But let me check if I have a plane at the middle. So we have this plane at this middle. Let's say we don't have this plane and we need to create a plane. Just go to plane, click this surface, and you have a plane at that middle. So now we have that plane and it has been selected before. I click mirror. So now automatically this surface is registered. See, it's registered, and I'm going to click. I'm going to come here, clear selection. Okay, feature. Now for second face, clear, and I'm going to select feature to mirror. Click this. Okay, good. Let's say I want to fillet this surface. I have to select fillet and add fillet here, and that's um, add fillet at this edge. It will take longer time, but it is better to first add all the feature to this feature and all the features to this slot. Like let's say I want to add the fillet. It's better I add the fillet first and then click. So after adding the fillet, then I use the mirror entity. So before we have our plane selected automatically because we've pre-selected it, but now I'm going to select it manually. So click, clear. So okay, yes, it has been selected, and I'm not. This fillet was selected because it was the last command um, on our on our model. So I will click this first. You can see, and I'm going to click the fillet. So you can see. So check. Now we have both the slot and the fillet being mirrored. So that's how to use mirror in Solidworks. And, this should be the end of this class. But before that, I should introduce this what we have these curves. So let me enter a sketch. I'm editing the sketch, and I'm going to okay. Before you use spring the helix, so you have to first create your circle and give it diameter. So to click this, you have helix. Now you can define your helix. You can define using constant pitch, using variable pitch. You define each pitch. I'm going to explain using constant pitch now, and then this direction you can see is coming this side, and you can reverse the direction. Okay, it's coming downward. So the starting angle is here, and you can increase it, you can change it, probably 180, probably 180. You see the person has changed. You can change it to probably 90. It should be here. So that's how to change. You can change this the turning angle, the turning position clockwise or counterclockwise. So you can change it. And um, revolution, you just have just one complete revolution from this point to this point. You can see it form a complete circle. So that's a complete revolution. You can increase the height by increasing the revolution. Let's say we want the revolution to be 5. We want 5 turns. So you can see you have 5 turns. It is stopping at this starting angle. Drag this away. Drag this area. So it is stopping from this angle and stopping at that angle. So the pitch is too much. That is the height from this first revolution, first starting point to this first revolution is what 59 mm. That's too the height is too much for now. So let's reduce. 59 can be okay for some modeling. So I will try to reduce it to 10. You see it coming down, forming the perfect so the I will change the revolution to 1 so that you can see what I'm trying to say. You can see the distance from here to here has been reduced. So I will increase um, um my revolution again to probably 5, or let's say I can increase it to 10. Okay, good. You can use this helix and spiral. You can use it for your spring model. So let's say we are done defining our helix. So good. Now you can come to feature tab and use swept bus base and then use circular pattern. Click this. So see the preview, the circular pattern. Give the okay, see, or it's overlapping, so you can change the diameter back to 5 mm, and you can see it's no longer overlapping. So you can also increase it to 7 mm. So this is our spring. Good. So this is going to be the end of this tutorial for now. You can just hide this. So you see the difference. Showing it, we show it. You have blue um show. So you have it at the middle. This is it. So just come here and hide, or you can just click here and hide. So this is our spring using helix and spiral. So we are going to meet next class. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share. Thank you.